chart of Nifty, and you can see that Nifty has sorry, we start with the monthly. So the last candle doesn't matter because it's just 1 or 2 days. October, the September month was a black candle with a lower shadow, kind of an hanging man, and we can see like a V-shaped recovery after the COVID. This thing, weekly candle is bullish, but weekly is near 60 resistance, so I think it can make a lower top again and come down, maybe a retracement. So that could be one sign that it is taking strong resistance in this area. This is a strong resistance zone. If you see this 60 61 resistance zone, and then we go into the daily and we see that, okay, we can draw this. I think I did this on a free video as well. This is a nice looking trend line. If it crosses that, then only we go to the next level, because then there is a resistance at 60 on daily, resistance at weekly 60 also. So there is some resistance, so which will bring the market maybe sideways or down. Or plus there is some news about Trump being getting positive and might get a knee-jerk reaction in the market tomorrow. So all that also coincides. So there might be some kind of decline coming up tomorrow. So we can draw some other trend lines also, which are also coinciding, as we call the confluence of trend lines, which makes it a strong resistance, which may bring the market down or at least go sideways for next couple of days. So that's the view on Nifty, right? Nifty is like strong, but it is at major resistance on daily, weekly, daily on candlestick, daily on RSI, weekly on RSI. So that will be kind of a sign of caution for all of us, right? So then we go to the next chart called Bank Nifty. We start with the monthly chart. Now this is a very good sign which the Bank Nifty has started, but just in October is just 1 day. It's taking support on 40. Now that's a very good sign. If you see, 40 support has worked like magic in the past. If you see all these years, the Bank Nifty chart has never gone below 40 and stayed below 40 on the monthly chart for long, except this COVID thing. If you see here, and now it is taking support on 40, use 40 40 40 40 40 40. So that's a very good sign. So what does it signify is that any dip into the market, like this was a dip, right? This was a reversal, big one, and this was a dip means retracement, and that is an opportunity to buy. If you see, the weekly chart is also taking support on 40, which is a good sign, and you can use this as a simple retracement formula, and it comes exactly almost near 61%. So 20,200 is 200, 300 is like a strong support where it took support. And then we go to the daily chart and see there's a strong white candle, which did not break that. It broke that important support, but came back immediately. That means it's like a bear trap for bears. And the volumes are decent on the rally as well. So that means there is strong buying. So I think if we get a knee-jerk reaction tomorrow, which is Monday morning, because of the Trump thing and all that, I think that would be an opportunity to maybe buy or have a good kind of opportunity to trade the markets and be long. But we need to wait and watch how the reaction is, how big is the reaction. I don't think it should be a big one, but you never know. Markets can do anything anytime, so we don't want to take it for granted, but we are ready with our analysis, right? At the most we can wait. If it comes back to this support level 21,200, that would be a great low risk entry for the stock market, for the Bank Nifty at least, right? So those are my views on Nifty, Bank Nifty. Now those who are doing top bottom, trader and me students, those who are doing top bottom, make sure you follow the rules to the T. Means you don't break any rules, just go as you are going. No change of rules because of the view, right? That could be a separate trading, your option challenge, everything is separate. Top bottom you will not mess with top bottom for the next 1 or 2 months till you learn certain other things about it, and then you try trading on stocks as well, right? So that's a strong warning for all the Trade and Me students. It's already a long on Bank Nifty as per top bottom. I hope you are getting all the messages from our team already, right? So that's one. Now the second one is, we look at some of our stocks and we start with let's say we do auto sector. Now let's do NSE, and if you go with the on the top, Where is auto sector? Auto Nifty. Mm-hmm. Where are the indices? NSC. Sure. Maybe we can do NSBSE also is fine. Yes. Here we can see some stocks and sectors like can't see the sector wise work. So let's do one thing. Let's go to futures only and check what all sectors are there. We saw Nifty Bank Nifty, then we can see Nifty IT. Nifty IT is there. Something wrong with my software. Is it no more trading, I guess? Okay, so we'll do is we'll straight away go to the stocks. So we'll start with, let's say we start with pharma stocks, then we do auto stocks, and then we do metal stocks, right? So let's start with pharma, and first is Sun Pharma. Now, if you look at Sun Pharma from the monthly chart, it's monthly sideways, then weekly also sideways, and daily also sideways. So I don't think Sun Pharma has anything to do for the next week. Let's start with Oro Pharma. Monthly, very, very strong resistance. I think we discussed in the previous masterminds also in the past that there's a strong resistance, all-time high and 60 resistance also. So that means there is kind of a flow or a ceiling, which is it is not able to cross around 900. On the weekly also it is showing at 60, and on the daily it is sideways. So I don't think there is much to do in Oro Pharma as well. The best stock in pharma, I guess, is Dr. Reddy, which we have discussed in the past on cup pattern, and cup pattern we did in top bot in Pro Trader Secrets also, and Trader in Me also, and we gave you additional nuggets. The cup is on, the target is still on, it's long way. The monthly is bullish, weekly is also bullish, and daily coming near 40 or 60 would be a good buy. See, this was the best pick of the month if you are done grandfather father son strategy. Now if it comes near 60 and takes support, then this is your main support zone. If you see this going sideways, so near the lower support or this gap, you can consider buying Dr. Reddy, because that's the strongest stock in the pharma sector as of now, right? Those are three stocks which we saw on pharma. Maybe we can check one more DVs. So you start with monthly above 60, weekly above 60, and daily near 40. Oh wow, then that makes it more interesting, because then becomes grandfather father son strategy applicable. This would be your stop loss, almost 100 rupees stop loss, and target would be at least 300-400 rupees. So that is one pick. Now if it does not fit into your budget, if it does not fit into your margins, and no need to trade futures, you can trade cash, just watch, maybe do paper trading also, right? So pharma stocks still not bad, and Sun Pharma and sorry, Dr. Reddy and DVs are the best picks for coming week if they work on the support levels along with your risk management strategy, right? Then we look at auto sector with Maruti being the first one. So we start with monthly. Monthly, if you can see that last candle, September month, like a spinning top, and not that great volume. So it's not like a big sell, but spinning top means halt at least. Weekly, we had a big decline, and now this can resist at 60. So that is a sign that there can be some pressure on Maruti from next week. And daily also perfect shooting star at moving average levels, and your maybe you can even call it change in polarity. So there can be some decline here, like a retest for a, अगर एक दो दिन के लिए short करना है, तो I think this could be a pick for shorting below the shooting star and maybe get 100-200 bucks or 300 bucks. Maybe you can use retracement levels for that. So Maruti is one pick we can look at short only if the shooting star confirms, right? So let's see if other auto stocks confirming the same view, then it will become better. Monthly at moving average resistance, Tata Motors. Weekly at 60 almost, and bearish candle before that, and daily is sideways. But you can look at this like this was an M pattern. You can see this M pattern we discussed in, I think, another video, and now this support can work as a resistance. So that can be a pick for, again, this is also like a short. So Maruti, Tata Motors both looking same, so that gives me more confidence. Yeah, I'm on the right track. So maybe I can check Hero Moto for that matter, and that is slightly different. Let's look at the monthly chart. Oh, monthly at 60 resistance, very strong resistance. Weekly, not exactly resistance, but a 3-bar divergence, I would say. If you can see the divergence here, nothing bearish about it yet. And the daily, and there is some concern on the volume, some exhaustion volume, some spinning top volume possible. If it breaks the last 3-day low, then this will also become a short, and this will become like a bull trap as well. So, but only if it confirms, not to short in anticipation. Hero Moto, right? And then we look at Bajaj Auto, and that also shows something wrong with the market. So just one second. So we start with the monthly chart, and we can look at RSI like flattish. Weekly, sorry, weekly looks like a spinning top at resistance, and there is some volume on this one. Oh wow, that's shown some gadbad in auto stocks is coming, and there's a big shadow here and big volume here. That's like an exhaustion. So something is wrong in the auto sector for sure. Maybe we need confirmation. बिंदास ट्रेड मत करो, बिंदा शॉर्ट मत करो, कंफर्मेशन के बाद ट्रेड करेंगे. बट मारुति, टाटा मोटर्स, हीरो मोटो, बजाज ऑटो, ऑल इन द सेम लाइन. सो दैट गिव्स मी द confidence to maybe if the market goes down, then auto would be the best bet to short. ये जो मैं मास्टरमाइंड कर रहा हूँ, ये पूरा मार्केट को कैसे एनालाइज करते हैं वो सिखा रहा हूँ, दिखा रहा हूँ, ताकि आप फिर से आप भी कर सको. मैं यहाँ पे सारे स्टॉक्स डिस्कस नहीं कर रहा हूँ. मैंने अभी जैसे फार्मा किया, ऑटो किया, वैसे और एक करूंगा. बाकी के आप खुद करोगे, और ये अप्रोच से आप ट्रेड करोगे. फिर आप ऑप्शन ट्रेड करो, फ्यूचर ट्रेड करो, कैश ट्रेड करो, डजंट मैटर. यू नीड टू हैव दिस बिगर व्यू ऑफ द मार्केट, राइट? So yeah, and good news is, guys, the next batch of Trader in Me program is going to be announced soon, towards the end, actually, December. But uske pehle, options mastery is starting from 10th of October. So all your challenge guys, challenge 1, challenge 2 guys, if you want to upgrade, you have one massive opportunity for 2020. Right, so you can check out, maybe some webinar is already there. malkanwebinar.com पे जाके एक webinar किया है मैंने, वहाँ पे पूरा option mastery का program समझाया है, और if you are interested, you can take part in that. Right, so this is auto, then we did pharma. Now let's look at metal. Okay, Tata Steel से शुरू करेंगे, and yes, start with monthly chart always. Top down approach. दो तरह के top down approach होते हैं. एक पहले market देखेंगे, फिर sector देखेंगे, फिर stock देखेंगे. वैसे जैसे हमने निफ्टी देखा, मार्केट, बैंक निफ्टी, सेक्टर, और उसके नीचे बैंकिंग स्टॉक्स. वैसे दूसरा टॉप डाउन अप्रोच इज मंथली, वीकली एंड डेली. ग्रैंडफादर, फादर, सन, दैट वे वी चेक. Monthly, nothing great here. Moving average is working as a strong resistance on Tata Steel. Weekly is at 20 moving average support, तो बीच में है ये. और daily is already down, maybe below 40. There can be a decline and retest of this, but overall is like a weakish stock. Weakish कुछ वर्ड होता है क्या इंग्लिश में? Weak stock. And तो फिर और मेटल स्टॉक्स को देख के और कंफर्म कर लेंगे कि क्या हो रहा है. Right, so we look at SAIL, then we look at Jindal Steel, and then we look at other metal stocks. Let's start with the monthly. Sideways 40 के नजदीक चल रहा है. Moving average is a resistance. Weekly, again same like Tata Steel, moving average support बीच में है, और daily is below 40. So यहाँ पे भी थोड़ा सा weakish, थोड़ा सा bearish kind of sign है. Outside inside हो सकता है double bottom, but एक retest हो सकता है, क्योंकि कल अगर मार्केट नीचे जा रहा है for any reason like Trump or anything, then that could be one short candidate for 1 or 2 days to retest this. And let's check Jindal Steel. अभी Jindal Steel में एक problem है कि it keeps getting blocked or banned in futures. So थोड़ा सा संभाल के काम करेंगे. So let's start with the monthly. 60 resistance is doing the job. Weekly, now the 60 resistance will do the job most likely. And this is like, if you see, this is like a bull trap on the top. नीचे bear trap था, देखो. कैसा नीचे तोड़ के ऊपर गया वैसे ही ऊपर तोड़ के वापस नीचे आया. So bull trap and bear trap both. And then we go to the daily, and daily looks like a very, very strong resistance at moving average. So I think this trend line also, if it confirms, we can have a retest again. That could be a short candidate as well. So ज्यादातर हमको short candidates मिल रहे ऑटो में भी और metal में भी. That means there is some kind of retracement coming up again in this week. So be careful. You know what to do. You can short, you can write calls, you can exit your long positions, you can do paper trading, you can learn from this and do forward testing, whatever you want to do, but just learn from this. No, not to mess up with any of these setups. और ये सारे उल्टे हो सकते हैं, मतलब पूरा गलत हो सकता है हमारा एनालिसिस, और मार्केट ये रेजिस्टेंस को क्रॉस करके चला जाएगा ऊपर, या ऊपर की तरफ ब्रेक कर देगा, ट्रेंड लाइन को क्रॉस कर देगा, तो हमारा एनालिसिस चेंज हो जाएगा. एंड दैट्स द स्विफ्टनेस यू नीड टू हैव फ्रॉम बीइंग बुलिश टू बेरिश. जैसे अगर आपने देखा होगा कि व्हेन वी डिड DTS, डाउन ट्रेंड ट्रेडिंग सीक्रेट्स, वी वर बेरिश and market went down for 4 days, and that was a pretty good fall to make money, and then it turned again. So we need to turn back to bullish, right? So you can't have my view or this biased on market, otherwise you get killed in the market, right? So that's the Jindal Steel. So we saw Jindal Steel, Tata Steel, SAIL, all of them in the same category. चलो एक और कर लेते हैं banking stocks. We'll see Kotak Bank. And we start with private banks first. Monthly sideways, weekly 40 support. Banknifty भी था 40 support पे, और daily 40 support. मतलब बैंकिंग का साइन थोड़ा सा अलग है, वो एकदम स्ट्रॉन्ग सपोर्ट पे है. तो मैं चाहूंगा कि मैं उसको शॉर्ट नहीं करूं, लेकिन नीचे बाइंग अपॉर्चुनिटी के लिए वेट करूं, राइट? एंड बिकॉज that's how the bank nifty is also showing, right? So टुमारो अगर एक दो दिन के लिए मार्केट नीचे जाता है तो मेटल और ऑटो शॉर्ट करने के लिए है, बट नीचे जाके फिर से ऊपर टर्न मारेगा तो बैंकिंग में पहले हाथ डालेंगे, फार्मा में डालेंगे. तो दैट वे यू हैव टू थिंक थ्रू इट, राइट? एंड इट्स ऑल अबाउट हाउ चेस का गेम कैसे खेलते हो, द वे यू प्ले द चेस. हम हमेशा सोचते कि अगर वो ये खेलेगा तो मैं ये खेलूंगा, वो ये करेगा तो मैं ये करूंगा. इट डिपेंड्स ऑन हाउ द अदर प्लेयर प्लेज. इन द सेम वे यू हैव टू थिंक लाइक व्हाट द मार्केट विल डू, अकॉर्डिंगली व्हाट यू विल डू. Most people, you know what they do? I'm going to play, मैं तो यही खेलूंगा, तुमको जो करना है करो. That's not the way you play chess, right? And that's not the way you play market. जो हम एनालिसिस कर रहे हैं वो उल्टा भी हो जाए तो हम उल्टा काम कर लेंगे, या व्यू चेंज कर लेंगे, या एक दिन ब्रेक लेके फिर से एनालाइज करेंगे, फिर से मास्टरमाइंड करेंगे और फिर आगे बढ़ेंगे, राइट? सो यू नीड टू हैव दैट काइंड ऑफ फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी इन योर अप्रोच, राइट? सो कोटक बैंक इज लुकिंग गुड. Axis Bank, let's talk about that. That's monthly 40, that's a good sign. Weekly 40, good sign. Again, this is showing some really very, very good signs that markets, banking stocks can bounce back and might have a good run in the coming days. Bank, HDFC Bank, that's already in the center band. थोड़ा सा better है बाकी सब बैंक से, but daily 40 पे है, थोड़ा सा resistance हो सकता है. So we can draw some trend lines here. थोड़ा सा रेजिस्टेंस हो तो इसको अवॉइड कर सकते हैं, लेकिन अगर रेजिस्टेंस क्रॉस हो गया तो फिर तो ये मतलब देन इट विल बी वन ऑफ द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट बैंक्स, राइट? सो दिस आर द प्राइवेट बैंक्स. थोड़े PSU बैंक्स को देख लेते हैं. कैन बैंक, तो इफ यू लुक एट कैन बैंक, मंथली 40 के नीचे है, बट थोड़ा सा आउटसाइड इनसाइड बॉटम फॉर्मेशन देख सकते हैं हम. थोड़ा सा वॉल्यूम पिकअप हो रहा है, एंड वीकली डबल बॉटम, और यू कैन सी दिस इज लाइक रेक्टेंगल. रेक्टेंगल के अंदर ट्रेड करना है तो नीचे की तरफ बाय, स्टॉप लॉस लगा के ऊपर की तरफ सेल. बट रेक्टेंगल के ब्रेकआउट पे मतलब आइदर इट ब्रेक्स अप और डाउन. सो आइदर यू डू सपोर्ट रेजिस्टेंस ट्रेडिंग और यू डू ब्रेकआउट ट्रेडिंग, राइट? एंड if you look at the daily chart also, there is some sign we can make a trend line here and look at some not so consistent volume here, but definitely it show a very, very strong support zone here in Canara Bank. तो यहाँ पे इसको शॉर्ट करके मतलब नहीं है एक दो रुपए के लिए, राइट? एंड उसको कंफर्म करने के लिए वी कैन इवन चेक बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा, एंड दैट कुड बी मंथली सेम आउटसाइड इनसाइड, एंड देयर कुड बी सम काइंड ऑफ एग्जॉशन हियर. Yes, weekly also same like Canara Bank. मतलब प्राइवेट बैंक्स मंथली 40 पे है, वीकली 40 पे है, डेली भी साइंस है. और PSU बैंक्स मल्टी लेवल, मल्टी ईयर लोस पे है, मल्टीपल सपोर्ट्स पे है, लेकिन RSI उनका वीक है, राइट? सो one is either you buy the weak stocks, which may take some time to go up, or you buy the strong stocks, which may have some momentum. But all of them are showing that they are at support, some or the other support. That means banking is, I think, turning around. So ये सारा analysis अगर आप करोगे और इसकी आदत डाल दो, the way we are doing it, it will take some time, but if you do it consistently, I think you will get it. And that's what exactly what we have, because that's why we kept this program Trader and Me as 1 year program, so that 1 year तक आपको मेरा ये mastermind मिलता रहे महीने में 2-3 बार, तो आपको भी आदत हो जाएगी, right? But meanwhile, this is the broad view. Tomorrow can be dicey. Subeh, Trump and all that, people are saying some knee-jerk reaction and all that. ऐसे भी इलेक्शन होने वाला है, ऐसे भी नया प्रेसिडेंट आने वाला है, so there's nothing much I think can be a difference, but market has its own way of doing things, so we will respect that, and we will keep an eye on the stocks which we discussed, right? I hope this was a pretty good surprise bonus video for all the challengers, and we'll see you tomorrow morning again at 9:05 for the challenge, those who are part of challenge, including Trade and Me students. लास्ट 2 दिन है चैलेंज का, और फिर 4-5 दिन के बाद ऑप्शंस mastery शुरू हो रहा है, so get ready, right? Even Trader and Me students, you are going to get the options mastery program along with these people, which is from 10th of October. Means Trader and Me students, your whole October and half of November will go in options only. और बीच बीच में mindset sessions, मेघना के book reading, continue reading your books, number of books which are there month by month, and back testing on top bottom should continue. And also I am going to release the October calendar tomorrow or day after, and you'll get the whole schedule, that what are the sessions, support sessions, challenges, option mastery, everything. So look out for the whole thing. And this was a quick mastermind. We'll see you soon in the next video. Good luck and